Good evening. Taking a look at national and state headlines this evening, we find big troubles in Central America. President Reagan using the word crisis in connection with El Salvador. And speaking of El Salvador, that American who was arrested and held by the government there has finally been released and all charges have been dropped. Pope John Paul has spent some time now in Central America, having spent his first full day there today. He said Mass before hundreds of thousands of people in Costa Rica. They had gathered in a park. The OPEC pricing problem still up in the air in London. That mini conference today went sour. It might continue tomorrow. In fact, there might be a full-scale meeting on Monday. Here in Louisiana, back in the news again, former Governor Edwin Edwards' retirement pay. Edwards says it's frozen. Even if he should win office again, his pay after the second retirement stays the same. Not so, says Vernon Strickland of the State Employees Retirement System. He says, in fact, that Edwards signed a bill making the opposite true. Edwards now receives $40,000 a year in retirement benefits. But locally, the big story is that you and thousands like you have just turned 31. Because right now, as I speak, there are people watching the first new television station in central Louisiana since September 29th, 1954. Some of you, of course, are watching on Vision Cable 4, Alexandria Pineville, some on Avoyles Cable 12, but many are actually watching Channel 31, which means, of course, that for the first time in the area, you are able to watch UHF television. And during this hour, you will see the birth of a broadcast facility. You'll see the culmination of a 42-month effort, which came to pass some 4 minutes ago, approximately, when you heard the national anthem, when you saw that visual trip with your friends from England Air Force Base. And now, to help me with this trip through time, let me present to you a face to go with a very familiar voice, which might well have awakened you many a time these past 21 years. Here is Mr. Bill Day.
Thank you, David. And indeed, let me say it is a genuine pleasure to be here on this most auspicious occasion, as many hopes and dreams come to fruition with this signing on of Channel 31 television here in Central Louisiana. And this evening, as viewers all over Central Louisiana, Alla, Tullis, Gina, Irena, Free State of Avoyles, indeed all of Central Louisiana join us on this occasion. We have some ancient history to show to you. But indeed, we also have some history of a contemporary nature that we'd like to share at this moment. History that was made this past Sunday afternoon here at 1811 England Drive in Alexandria. The occasion